I wanted to jump on here today and talk a little bit about healing. One of the things that I am working on is how I show up for all of you. And a lot of that is directly related to my healing. And when I sit and think about my story and where I've been and where I come from and all of those things, I'm like, I don't even know where to start. So I think the best thing to do is to just start. What if I started today just talking? So that is what I'm going to do. I have been listening to a ton of inspirational female entrepreneurs lately, and I am just constantly inspired by how they have been able to share their story and connect with others, and that is just been really speaking to me. Today, what I wanted to share with you was this amazing experience that I had when I was in Tulum. I went to Tulum for a spirit-based retreat with a group of amazing female entrepreneurs. Scissors Make Sense did the event or the retreat, and it was phenomenal. While they're in Tulum, we did a ceremony, a cacao ceremony with a shamanic practitioner, and we did a shamanic journey. And during that journey, it was one of the coolest experiences I've ever had on the ethereal underworld through the veil plane. And the main thing I'm going to touch on today, there was a lot of things that happened, and I'll probably step into them in later lives. But the main thing that happened for me was that I was able to have an experience where my ancestors were there. And I've had back pain my whole life, just FYI. So low back pain, chronic low back pain, it compounded in my hips and my knees. Obviously being a hairdresser, that was never very fun. But all of them were there. I don't really like depict faces specifically, but there's just this feeling of all of these generations and generations of my ancestors. And I had this very strong knowing that I needed to put my fingers, or my hands, I should say, at the small of my back in the shape of a triangle. The triangle would be pointing down towards the base of my spine or my root chakra, and the triangle kind of sat at that sacral root chakra area. And as I put my hand there, I was giving myself a Reiki in that moment. I was sending so much life force energy to that area of my body. And repeatedly, I just kept hearing, you don't have to break your back anymore. You don't have to break your back. Your path has already been laid out before you. You just have to follow your intuition, trust your knowing, connect with your highest self, be your authentic self as you continue this journey. And by this journey, the grounded stylist. Keep healing yourself so that you can share that with others, and you do not have to break your back or be in the hustle culture, was the overall feeling, in order to accomplish your life's mission, your soul's journey. You no longer have to break your back. That was just like repetitive, and all of those feelings I'm expressing around that were just like these massive feelings that were happening in the moment. I obviously continued the journey, and like I said, I'm going to deep dive into that on another live. But when I mean to tell you that my back, after almost 43 years of chronic back pain, my back has not hurt since that moment. No back pain. The immense power that you hold within your own self, within your own knowing, the power of energetic healing, the power of breaking generational curses. It is unfathomable to most people, but I am literally living it. This is what I love to share with others. You can heal yourself. You can heal others. And you have all of that within you. Remember that. If you want to talk about that more, send me a message. I love to talk about it more. But I'll be doing more of these so I can show up and for you all to better understand why I'm so passionate about what I do, that I experience it in my own life, and I had to share that with you. Have a great rest of your day. Love and light.